Namaste viewers, welcome to Gnana Degula channel. In this episode, we'll try to understand the Yoga Sutra 15th from the Kaivalya Yoga Sutra by Patanjali. Let us try to address that Yoga Sutra and then understand it. The sutra is Vastusāmye Cittabhedāt Tayoh Vibhaktaḥ Panthāḥ. I'll repeat this again. Vastusāmye Cittabhedāt Tayoh Vibhaktaḥ Panthāḥ. That is the sutra. So let us try to understand word by word meaning. Vastu means object, thing, reality, whatever is there. Vastu, some object, some whatever is in which we are dealing with. Sāmye, it is the same thing, being the sameness. Cittabhedāt, due to the differences in the mind, due to the differences in the thinking, due to different angles in which you think, Tayoh, of the two, the object and the mind, because of the differences in the mind and the object of the two, that is the object and the mind, Tayoh, Vibhaktaḥ, differentiated, Bhaktaḥ, that means differentiated, Vibhaktaḥ, separate, Panthāḥ. Panthāḥ means way of approach, path, perception, how it is being viewed. Now, the simple understanding is, even though the object may be the same, even though the subject may be the same, the experience of it by different persons varies due to the differences in the individual minds. The minds, whatever they think, each people think in a different way. Therefore, that Vastu, that object gives you a different experience for each one of them. Now, this sutra is very relevant and easy to understand with a small bit of reflection, Imagine 5 people looking at the same painting. You imagine that there is a big painting on a wall and then 5 people see the painting. 5 different people. Or even the same person also may have different views. That is a different thing. Let us look at these 5 people now. One sees, oh, how beautiful this painting is. What a beauty it is. And the other one sees, what a color combination. What a color, composition of the color. How beautifully he has put all those colors. And another sees, how he must have, what is that this thing? What is the history behind this photography? How he has made it. And another person, he says, what is this all coloring? It is in a mess. And someone feels, oh my God, so wonderful this painting is. So, the painting is same. The painting, Vastu, is the same. But the minds, the chittas of different people are different. So, each one sees it differently. That is what this sutra is saying. The world is not what it is. The world is what we are inside or what we see. The world is not what it is. The world is what we are inside. What we think as the world, that is the world. So now this has connection to the previous sutra. Parinamaikatvat vastu tattvam. That means Patanjali said in the previous that the true nature of anything is revealed through its pattern of change. It goes on changing. No? Here he clarifies something deeper, something more pronounced. Here, even if something has a true nature, people may not perceive it correctly, or people may not identify it. Everyone, they may not identically identify it. Why? Because their status of their mind, the mind status, the chittas are not the same. Because the chittas are different, because the thoughts are different, because all this in the angle in which each one sees is different, the Vastu sees, the understanding of that Vastu is different. This is very important in yoga because a yogi doesn't rush to judge people or things. Because he knows that everyone has their own mental lens. They have their own mental, depending upon their attitudes, depending upon the thoughts coming out at that particular moment, they think that Vastu in a different way. They perceive it in a different way. This wisdom leads to compassion, tolerance, less argument or reaction, better self-awareness, all these things. This is important. So, yogi aims to purify his mind so that he can see reality as it is, not as distorted by memory, ego or bias. It's not actually distortion, it is you are seeing things in totally different way. Okay, it's a distortion only because you have to see it in the right spirit, right, whatever that was there, that is to be seen, that real thing. But we are depending upon our mind, chitta, we see it in a different way. So, the Bhagavad Gita also, it also echoes some similar ideas. Like, yogaha karmasu kaushalam, that is in the Bhagavad Gita it is said. Because yoga is the skill in action. One of the greatest skills is seeing, viewing things clearly without any aberrations, without any mental coloring. This is Bhagavad Gita. Even the scientific parallel also, if you have to say, in modern psychology and neuroscience, perception is not passive. That is what they say. Your brain actively interprets based on past experiences, emotions, beliefs. If somebody's experiences, past experiences, his emotions and beliefs are different. Different people have different experiences, different emotions, different beliefs. They all interpret, the brain interprets in a different way. Two people hear the same sentence, but one feels offended and the other laughs, all because of mental programming. Now you can, everyday examples, you can see some silly examples also you can see. When a child sees raining, it jumps with joy and then enjoys it. When an adult or somebody is worker, office worker, sees rain and gets upset due to traffic. He feels, oh, this traffic, there's so much of rain. How I have to move in this. Rain is same, but the inner reactions differs because of the experiences, because of the emotions, because of the beliefs, because of other things attached to it. The perception is different. So the key takeaway here is reality is filtered through the mind. Purify the mind to see clearly. You should not filter. You should not see. You should Vastu. You have to see that as it is. So the sutra reminds us to look within and correct this lens, correct this way of looking at it. Not just try to change the world outside. Yours with this explanation on this sutra, we conclude this episode. I hope this was quite interesting. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your valuable time, giving your valuable time in listening to this. Thank you. Please post your comments in the comment box. Thank you.